Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, War in Europe, as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the menace of ours, the pesky Brits and Americans and commies, as we are, on the expert difficulty level of course, trying to restore the borders of the Roman Empire itself. So far it's been okay. We gotten some units, much needed units, in the vicinity. Now I operated you to here, Manstein. And where did I send Rommel? Somewhere to the west. We are going to reinforce our units. Hopefully with the port of Bristol that will be at full strength. We have clapped some of the guys around here. But still, that is not sufficient yet. Let's move you to Lorient, now that I think about it. D-Day also happened as the Operation Hadrian unraveled. And yeah, the pesky Brits are still sitting doing nothing. We'll see how that will go and turn out to be. But for now we are going to move into next turn. So let's go. Home Guard mobilized. $1,900 MVPs overall. We've suffered heavy losses, but we've got reinforcements coming. US transfers Pacific Fleet to the Battle of the Atlantic. Probably they transfer them next to the homeland islands, knowing my luck. Okay. We dive, finally! Wow! Is that real? You don't dive now. Clap them! Come on. Carriers are here. Interceptors. The carriers are here. We are going to suffer heavily at their hands. No! Look at that. That's my HQ. Bastards. The Brits are active now. Now the first loss of the Kriegsmarine had been... What? No way. No, of course, Bismarck or Tirpitz have fallen. You have to destroy them all, however. We know that the carriers are present. We need to get rid of them immediately. We know what the Falco will do. I don't want to lose it, but maybe it's time for some risks. They evacuate. They fled. Of course, you just have them just in place, right? Like for real, right? just popped in on their own. We need to reinforce German HQ. This one, what a nightmare. Of course you do. Now we've got protection from the town, however. Don't dare to attack me in the freaking port. First Italian loss. Hope most likely not the last. Two points only. They've got improved fighters, it's pretty obvious. If I lose Tehran to that nonsense, I will freaking throw up. Oh dear. Okay. Hold against them. They are trash. Ah, you little bitch. And of course, Tua will fall once more, probably. No, we held the line. We held the line, I say. Right? Yeah. No freaking way. If I die to that bitch, I will throw up. No! Go away! Oh my freaking goodness. I wish I upgraded that garrison now, don't I? Really? Not sure where he went. And what I know is that Bismarck or Tirpitz have fallen. Now Voronezh is in... I forgotten to move a unit in here. Now I remember. Unreal, they are attacking minor allies. Strategic bomber deploys. God damn it. Where are you attaching to? Why the trash HQ is attaching to important stuff? Now you can attach. Okay, we'll deal with that last because we've got a carrier that needs to be destroyed. Hopefully it will be destroyed as was meant to be. Nice. 3 points, that's what I'm talking about. Of course. Need to somehow go and dig in ports. Let's reinforce properly before we go for another wave. Now, however, we need to move in. To cover our friends. Of course, I do jump into him. We've got medium bomber. No, medium bomber. Maritime bombers have to be reinforced. My screening patrol vessels. Now you straight up have to leave. 6. Freaking Bristol is not under our control. Please tell me you can actually attach. Thank you. Of course you are. And why is this town not under my control yet? You cannot make this up. Just die. Before I bombard, I want to go for the fighters. Just like that. We've got panzers that are ready to pounce. And roll them over. Okay. Now the important stuff begins. If you are trashed, you are reinforced. I want some vision. We know the carrier has to be in here. Of course I did. Pop into them. However, it doesn't mean that. Carrier moved. It escaped. How dare it. Now we need to clear the route. Whether we want it or not. And of course we need to reinforce you with everything that we have. Now we've got one attack which we'll use. Properly. That should be the end of them. Good. The German corps will deploy. Take care of artillery piece, as was requested. Now, that's what I wanted to see. Strasbourg. Who was sunk? Tirpitz had fallen as a victim of the enemy's deathly threats. Now, all of the air power has to be attached to a single guy. Rommel will deploy. The question is where? Still, we've got the question of the carrier. It is missing. What's my range? Properties. 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are going to destroy them one by one. Now, those that are trashed have to be reinforced. At least trashed too much. Like you. But otherwise, we send you home. Once more, bites the dust. Now, I want you to spend you. That's on vision also. Oh, really? Let's take care of some of them. At the same time. Yep. Nicely bombarded. Can we finish something off? Maybe you. Pretty valuable kill. At the end of the day. Now we've got some fighters yet to destroy. Zero. 1 to 2. Anybody else? You have 1 strike. Good. Can reinforce you. Plenty of staff have fallen. Now we need to send more guys in. Rommel, you will take the risk. By deploying there. Yet another one bites the dust. Now we'll have a bit of a problem with attaching to all of the guys. It shouldn't be that big of a deal, however. I hope. Yeah, let's upgrade you. Carrier is in. It's time to trash them. Might need to reinforce you. We'll see what kind of air cover we'll have for you. And we should be dominating the skies right now, pretty decisively. One more. They got some medium bombers around, but I don't see it yet, so let's just go for what we know. Yep. We'll need you. Move up closer. Push. Upgrade for you. And let's deal with you. In the east, now you can fly up to your HQ. I know that the HQ is in here. Or it should have been. Not anymore, as we can see. Let's upgrade you to panzers that are required. Let's move next to port. Nice, we got it. Do we care? Yeah, I kind of do. Sit, you should auto-attach when necessary, and we can attack from this hex with my tank quite successfully against Astrakhan. But anyway, let's go back in. I almost got him, right? Not close enough, but still. Can we do it? Weird. Hello? Not bad. Now that will make things much easier. I would suggest. Especially if we do that. So that pocket should be destroyed pretty rapidly now. However, we've got some other stuff to deal with. Now with 8 supply, we have 10 from here. We should be at least able to provide 10 from this hex. Right? No. Okay, then move up. How are we doing now? 4. Move him to 6. You stupid. Why so stupid, my friend? That would be huge. Anyway. Center. Let's go back to center. Upgrades, of course. I'm tempted to go for him. You know what? Let's do it. He will flee? No. Now that was unexpected. Let's cut his ass off. Spend a lot in the West. A lot of income. Kalinin will soon drop down. And we will retake those locations. We've done that. I have forgotten to do you, however. Now the important thing is, can we destroy him? Man, we need that kill. Because I need those freaking... Need to go to the town itself. Thank goodness Tehran was saved. And we still need to wait in here because we don't have money to operate you. Well, we've got money to operate you. Let's be real. Now we have to buy some stuff back as Italians. So let's do it. We are pushing forward. Now we can move to Bristol, which will be in good supply next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. We should be able to. Nah, we won't be able to make it. No, I still should have how much? 6 supply, yeah. Can probably move all the way to Bristol. I've got you as well now. Imports. And we need to draw the line now. Still plenty of stuff before we can move in. That we have to spend, but yeah. I don't have the upgrade for you for this turn, so instead you are going to flee. Let's make it in. For we need to be in here. Now, anything else? Yeah, you. Italians are at 109. And we have to destroy them in around London. One by one, they shall fall. Starting with the 3rd Corps. Artillery pieces, all of that will go down. And will turn to... now, detach from you, you will have to automatically attach to some stuff. Let's move you out of the range of the HQ. So you will automatically detach. Only Guzoni remains. And of course, I have forgotten to reinforce you. How bad is that? Now we've got these tanks. For now, they will have to sit. Kantemirówka. Do we care about this hex? No, not really. We have the route through Tbilisi. And we know that something is in here. Let's cut them off from the route, realistic route of escape. What supply do you have, and from where? From him, probably. But it might not be sufficient. What are we going to do in here? For now, nothing. Keep it up. By staying there, now we can technically operate you. Not sure why I can't. I don't have money, okay. But we are still continuing to advance against the enemies. Now, our Brits are down to levels of nothing. Commies are still, however, on the 1st place in terms of losses, detailed losses. For HQs, look at that, insane numbers. Mechanized troops, 15. Tanks, 22. Dear. Now let's just take a quick look. I want to see. Yeah. Move it back. We need full supply before we go down south. I will make like slow advances, I think, just to keep the commies occupied, as they cannot keep up with this. Yeah, the Americans cannot keep up either. Brits are losing heavily. Americans have plenty of ships coming through, as we can see, which is a little bit worrisome. But still, we'll try to destroy as many of them as we can. Now, I forgotten to move you, didn't I? Of course, I jumped on the only... They had those ships around here somewhere, but I jumped onto him. Typical. Oh, I would have forgotten to move you as well. Anything else? No. Naval clay was completed. Move you to better supply for now. And everything looks great. Where did I move the Romanian HQ? Here, okay. Great by default. I spread Romanians pretty thinly, but so be it. Astrakhan is next to go down. And speaking of it, actually let's do that. Because it's entrenchment that I want to bring down. Just for that reason. Astrakhan port is ours. The city has to fall. And of course, that's a very interesting addition of the forces in here. I want to see what they are able to achieve. We can also send you out somewhere next turn to cover. But yeah, for now that's going to be it. Thank you for watching. As we continue our fight to the last bullet against allies on expert difficulty level with all bonuses maxed. The Roman Empire is back to the British Isles. Benito is very happy with the performance of the forces. Maybe not the air power, but yeah, you cannot have everything, right? And we've got reinforcements that were lost coming back through. We've got carriers coming in the air, which is not great, but still, at least that's something we can look forward to, right? Move you away from those locations now. And our units are reinforcing locations. Rommel and Messe are in. In 2 turns, we'll be ready to deploy all of the units that we have currently, as can be seen, in not so precious locations. But the Brits will fall. Oxford was next. We move north, most likely. We will demolish everything that is in the vicinity of London, but we'll just start moving in more units. Now, to the north. Anyway, the D-Day is here, and our victory will follow. Thank you once more for watching, and I will see you next time.